Hi friends, welcome to Sindhu English. நம்மளுடைய சேனலில் பிஜி டிஆர்பி 2025க்கான இங்கிலீஷ் எஜுகேஷன் அண்ட் ஜிகே ஸோ இதில் இருக்கக்கூடிய ஒவ்வொரு யூனிட்ஸ்லேருந்தும் 100 கொஷின்ஸஸ் நம்ம பார்த்துட்டு வரோம். ஸோ இன்றைக்கி நம்ம பார்க்க போகிறது யூனிட் 9 எஜுகேஷன், யூனிட் 9 கரிக்குலம் டிசைன் அண்ட் டெவலப்மெண்ட். ஸோ இந்த டாபிக் ரிலேட்டடான 100 கொஷின்ஸஸ் தான் நாம் இன்றைக்கி பார்க்க போகிறோம். ஸோ ஃபர்ஸ்ட் செக்ஷன் 1, Principles of Curriculum. What is the primary purpose of a curriculum in education? What is the primary purpose of a curriculum in education? The answer is to provide a structured framework for learning. Second, which principle emphasizes aligning curriculum with societal needs? Which principle emphasizes aligning curriculum with societal needs? The answer is principle of utility. Principle of utility. The principle of curriculum that ensures the progression in learning is. The principle of curriculum that ensures the progression in learning is principle of continuity. Next, which principle ensures that the curriculum meets the individual learner needs? Principle of flexibility. A curriculum that rigid and lacks adaptability violates which principles? A curriculum that is rigid and lacks adaptability violates the which principle? The answer is principle of flexibility. The principle of balance in curriculum design ensures. The principle of balance in curriculum design ensures equal focus on cognitive, affective, psychomotor domains. Which principle of curriculum design promotes the lifelong learning? Which principle of curriculum design promotes the lifelong learning? Principle of continuity. The principle of relevance in curriculum design focuses on aligning the content with real-world applications. Which principle ensures that the curriculum content is interconnected? Which principle ensures that the curriculum content is interconnected? Principle of integration. A curriculum that ignores the local culture and context lacks. A curriculum that ignores the local culture and the context lacks. Principle of relevance. Section 2, Curriculum Patterns. Which curriculum pattern focuses on the teacher as the primary decision maker? Which curriculum pattern focuses on the teacher as the primary decision maker? The answer is teacher centered. A learner centered curriculum pattern emphasizes. A learner centered curriculum pattern emphasizes students' interest and needs. Student interest and needs. The problem-centered curriculum pattern is designed to. The problem-centered curriculum pattern is designed to address the real-world issues and challenges. Which curriculum pattern organizes content and specific disciplines? Which curriculum pattern organizes content around specific disciplines? The answer is subject centered. The activity experience centered the curriculum pattern prioritizes. The activity experience centered curriculum pattern prioritizes hands-on learning and student engagement. Hands-on learning and student engagement. A broad field curriculum pattern integrates. A broad field curriculum pattern integrates multiple subjects into single course. Multiple subjects into a single course. Which curriculum pattern is most likely to use project-based learning? Which curriculum pattern is most likely to use project-based learning? Problem-centered. A curriculum pattern that focuses on students' autonomy is. A curriculum pattern that focuses on student autonomy is learner-centered. Which curriculum pattern may limit students' creativity due to its rigid structure? Which curriculum pattern may limit student creativity due to its rigid structure? The answer is subject-centered. The broad field curriculum pattern is best suited for. The broad field curriculum pattern is best suited for interdisciplinary learning. Interdisciplinary learning. Section 3, Types of Curriculum. The core curriculum emphasizes. The core curriculum emphasizes essential knowledge and skills for all students. Essential knowledge and skills for all students. A competency-based curriculum focuses on. A competency-based curriculum focuses on developing specific skills and abilities. The null curriculum refers to. The null curriculum refers to content explicitly taught in schools. Content that is intentionally omitted. Content that is intentionally omitted. The hidden curriculum includes. The hidden curriculum includes unintended lessons learned through school culture. A rhetoric curriculum is characterized by. A rhetoric curriculum is characterized by theoretical and idealized content. Which type of curriculum is most likely to influence the students' values and attitudes? Hidden curriculum. A curriculum that focuses on measurable outcome. A curriculum that focuses on measurable outcome is competency-based curriculum. Competency-based curriculum. The null curriculum can impact the students by. The null curriculum can impact the students by omitting critical perspectives or topics. Omitting critical perspectives or topics. Which curriculum type is often unspoken but shapes the student behavior? Which curriculum type is often unspoken but shape the students' behavior. Hidden curriculum. A rhetoric curriculum is least likely to emphasize practical skills. Approaches to curriculum organization. The topical approach to curriculum organization focuses on specific themes or topics. The spiral approach to curriculum organization involves revisiting concepts at increasing levels of complexity. A logical approach to curriculum organization emphasizes sequential and structured content delivery. The psychological approach to curriculum organization is based on learners' developmental stages. A unitary approach to curriculum organization focuses on a single subject or theme. The integrated approach to curriculum organization promotes interdisciplinary connections. Which approach is most likely to revisit key concepts over time? Spiral approach. A curriculum organized around the student readiness follows with which approach? Psychological approach. The integrated approach is best suited for connecting multiple disciplines. Which approach to curriculum organization may limit the flexibility? Unitary approach. Curriculum development process. The first step in the curriculum development process is needs assessment. Which step involves in selecting appropriate learning experiences? Content selection. Curriculum implementation involves putting the curriculum into action. The evaluation phase of curriculum development focuses on assessing the effectiveness of curriculum. Which step ensures that the curriculum aligns with educational goals? Needs assessment. Who is typically involved in curriculum development process? teachers, administrators and stakeholders. The curriculum development process is cyclical because it involves a continuous revision and improvement. Needs assessment in curriculum development involves identifying the gaps in current education practices. Which phase of curriculum development involves the piloting the curriculum? Implementation. A key outcome of the curriculum development process is a dynamic and relevant curriculum. Section 6, Models of Curriculum. Ralph Taylor's curriculum model emphasizes four fundamental questions about objectives, content, methods and evaluation. Wheeler's curriculum model is characterized by a cyclical and continuous process. Hilda Tabau's curriculum model begins with identifying specific learning objectives. The Stufflebeam CIPP model focuses on context, input, process and product. Which curriculum model is considered grassroots in approach? Hilda Tabau's model. Ralph Taylor's model is also known as objectives model. The CIPP model is primarily used for curriculum evaluation. Wheeler's model emphasizes continuous feedback and revision. Hilda Tabau's model is unique because it involves the teachers in curriculum design. Hilda Tabau model is unique because it involves the teachers in curriculum design. Which model is most comprehensive for evaluating curriculum effectiveness? Stufflebeam CIPP model. Which model is most comprehensive for evaluating curriculum effectiveness? Stufflebeam CIPP model. Section 7, Curriculum Evaluation. Curriculum evaluation is conducted to assess the effectiveness of curriculum. Formative evaluation occurs during the implementation phase. Summative evaluation focuses on final outcomes and achievements. Which evaluation type is used to make immediate adjustments? Which evaluation type is used to make immediate adjustments? Formative evaluation. The CIPP model evaluates which aspect first? The CIPP model evaluates which aspect first? Context. Diagnostic evaluation in curriculum development is used to identify the student's strengths and weakness. Which evaluation method involves the stakeholder feedback? Qualitative evaluation. Curriculum evaluation ensures that the curriculum is relevant and effective. Which model is associated with curriculum evaluation? Stufflebeam CIPP model. The primary purpose of summative evaluation is judge the overall success of the curriculum. The primary purpose of summative evaluation is judge the overall success of the curriculum. Next, mixed questions. Which curriculum pattern aligns best with the psychological approach? Learner-centered. Learner-centered. The hidden curriculum is mostly likely to influence social behaviors and values. A spiral approach is most aligned with which curriculum model? A spiral approach is most aligned with which curriculum model? Wheeler's model. The principle of utility is most relevant to which type of curriculum? Principle of utility. Competency based curriculum. Which approach to curriculum organization is most teacher driven? Which approach to curriculum organization is most teacher driven? Logical approach. The CIPP model evaluates the curriculum is. The CIPP model evaluates the curriculum's context, input, process and product. Context, input, process and product. A curriculum that omits the controversial topic is an example of null curriculum. A curriculum that omits controversial topics is an example of null curriculum. Hilda-Tabor's model emphasizes. Hilda-Tabor's model emphasizes teacher involvement in curriculum development. Teacher involvement in curriculum development. The principle of continuity is best supported by which approach? The principle of continuity is best supported by which approach? Spiral approach. Which curriculum pattern is most likely to use real words problem? Which curriculum pattern is most likely to use real world problems? Problem centered. The evolution phase of curriculum development is most aligned with. The evolution phase of curriculum development is most aligned with Stubblebeam CIPP model. A curriculum that integrates maths and science is an example of integrated approach. The null curriculum can unintentionally reinforce. The null curriculum can unintentionally reinforce social inequalities. Which principle ensures a curriculum is adaptable to change? Which principle ensures a curriculum is adaptable to change? Principle of flexibility. A competency-based curriculum is most likely to emphasize practical skills and outcomes. The broad field curriculum pattern is similar to which approach? The broad field curriculum pattern is similar to which approach? Integrated approach. Which model is known for its 4 fundamental questions? Which model is known for its 4 fundamental questions? Ralph Taylor's model. The psychological approach to curriculum organization prioritizes. The psychological approach to curriculum organization prioritizes student developmental needs. Formative evaluation is most useful during which phase? Formative evaluation is most useful during the which phase? Implementation. A curriculum that promotes a critical thinking is most aligned with problem-centered pattern. The principle of integration is best supported by which curriculum pattern? The principle of integration is best supported by which curriculum pattern? Broad field. Which type of curriculum is least explicit in its delivery? Least explicit in its delivery, hidden curriculum. The spiral approach ensures that concepts are revisited with increasing complexity. Which model is most focused on stakeholder involvement? Which model is most focused on stakeholder involvement? Stufflebeam CIPP model. The principle of relevance ensures that curriculum is. The principle of relevance ensures that a curriculum is aligned with societal and learner needs. Aligned with societal and learner needs. A unitary approach to curriculum organization is most likely to focus on a single theme or subject. The hidden curriculum is most likely to be influenced by school culture and environment. Which curriculum pattern is most flexible for students' exploration? Activity or experience centered. Summative evaluation is conducted to. Summative evaluation is conducted to assess the final outcomes. The CIPP model is unique because it evaluates context, input, process and product. Okay friends, I hope this video is useful to you. So we will meet on another topic on next video. Thank you all.